Hello, welcome back to Yorkshire Regens. This is the series Age is Just a Number, basically where I build a team of 32 plus year olds, see if we can still win the league, win the Champions League, maybe a domestic cup. Just basically see if we can still be competitive, who knows. We're about to play our first game against Real San Sebastian, and this is the team. If you didn't get to catch it, we're on yesterday's episode, so go back and go to the end of that one and you'll be able to see the team. We have got 4 substitutes. I can promise you that every player in this team is 32 years or older. On paper, the team's not half bad. I mean, Thomas Muller, apparently still a great player. Witzel, still a good player. We've got some good centre-backs in Savic and Coates. And Ben Yedder has just scored an absolute worldie 5 minutes in. That's a very good start. I mean, maybe we're not as bad as I think we are. Straight off the bat, 10 minutes in, we've had the most shots on target to their 0. Although I think we're just giving away a penalty there. Looks like it was on the edge of the box. Not sure which player it was. But that's definitely not great. And it's 1-1 already. That may be a common theme with this team. I think we're maybe going to score a few goals. We've still got Griezmann in the team. Ben Yedder's still scoring goals for fun. But we may also concede, you know, the average age of this team, I haven't checked, but it's probably about 35 years old now. So we're going to have to try and keep pace with a lot of these younger teams. And I think that's going to be the challenge. I'm really hoping we get the best out of Thomas Muller. I mean, I don't know if I'm playing in the right position, having him as our advanced playmaker. But Alexi Vidal's just scored there. Similar goal to Ben Yedder. Hits it across the goalkeeper to make it 2-1. But as I was saying, yeah, it might be worth pushing Thomas Muller up into attacking midfielder. That's what he's played mostly for Bayern Munich in his career. So maybe something we have to look to do. But as long as he's been creative, as long as he's running about, you know, we're happy. We've paid a lot of money for him. We're paying a lot for his wages. So we do need him to perform, basically. The team kind of revolves around him. And Griezmann, obviously, you know. Griezmann were already here when I joined the club. We've got Koke coming in January. He's only 31 at the minute, so he technically can't play for the team. But we've just given him a new long-term deal. He's a little bit unhappy about not being registered. We have just conceded again there through Savic to make it 2-2 before half-time. But yeah, Koke will be available from January when he turns 32, and he'll give us another option in attack. I'm going to give the boys some encouragement, but go back to a positive. We seem to be doing well on that positive mentality. XG is a bit lower than San Sebastian now. But I think we're looking good, really. You know, first game, it's a whole new team as well, other than Griezmann and Savic and Witzel. The team is completely new look. Ben Yedder just scored again, his second goal of the season already. We're going to drop to a cautious mentality. I think we're going to try and just see this game out now. Another nice goal for him. He's looking dangerous. He's going to be important for us this season. We're going to make some substitutes. As you can see, we have 4 players on the bench. We are looking to bring some more players in, so don't worry about that. Whether we're going to get any quality in or not, I'm not too sure. I mean, all these players I'm bringing on aren't really quality, well, of a top 3 La Liga team. I mean, Fabrini right there, he can play midfield, he's more of attacking mid, but he's 1.5 star potential, 1.5 star current ability. He's definitely not at the level that we want him to be at, or that we need to be at, especially to keep the board happy, but you know, we're going to give him a chance. He's all we've got at the moment, so we kind of have to. But there's 5 minutes left. We're currently 3-2 up. We're going to go very defensive now, try and see this game out. But this would be a great result if we can hold on here for his first win in his first game. Set us on the right track, and we have done. Very good. I mean, I wasn't really expecting that, to be honest. But yeah, away from home, 3-2 win. Hopefully that's the first of many. I mean, we're still going to do a bit more business, so let's just see what we've got going on. And this is a message I can imagine we're going to see a few times this season. Veteran Traore sets record for oldest player. 36 years old in 360 days, so about to turn 37, and he's our new record oldest player. will it stay that way? I mean, some of these players we're bringing in, that could easily be a record that's broken soon. But we'll see. And Inter are looking to take Witsel from us, and that is something that's not happening. He's definitely a player we're looking to build this team around. And we're just going to confirm there that we brought another player, Jose Marie. Again, not great quality, but we just really needed some bodies in, especially in midfield. We're playing a midfield three. And here's a player I'm very happy to sign. Matteo Darmian is coming for 7 million. He's only on 46 grand per week, which is pretty cheap for some of these old boys. But yeah, I'm really happy to get him. Play anywhere along the back. Probably going to use him in place of Aspilicueta for now. But yeah, we've also sold Sianchu for 5 million. So the wage budget and the transfer budget is looking pretty healthy at the minute, 23 million in the bank. And here is another player we've just brought in. Aaron Cresswell's coming from West Ham. And we've also brought in Christian Tello as one of our wingers, probably to replace Vidal, who were never meant to be a starter, but we've had to pay a lot of money for him, 15 million. If anyone remembers him at his Everton time, he was a very good player, so Tello's going to replace him. We're going to move him and Griezmann round. I think Griezmann's probably more suited to the right wing. And Tello's happy to be a winger on support or an inside forward on attack. So I think we'll leave him at that, have two inside forwards on attack. Ben Mee can finally drop to the bench, and we'll play Cresswell as a starter. And as you can see, we brought in a few more boys just to fill out this bench, so that's looking pretty healthy now. I mean, when Vitalio's back from his injury in quite a while, 6 or 7 months, we'll pretty much have a full team when we don't have injuries. And as I was showing you earlier, Gerardo's just come in. 1.6 million, another body, and that pretty much fills out the team. And this is the team we're going to play against Seville in our first home game. So Tello's coming in, Darmian's coming in, and Cresswell's coming in. Other than that, it's the same team that beat San Sebastian on the first day. So I'll get this team submitted, auto number these lads, and let's see how we get on. We will definitely take another win. I mean, Seville probably is one of our nearest competitors, or there would have been before we built this ancient team. So if we can get a draw here, I think we'd be happy. I'm not even sure what to expect this season, given the age of the team. I don't know if we're going to be just a top level team, if we're going to be in the bottom half, could even be fighting relegation. I mean, the board will probably sack me before then. But if we can be up and around the European places, I think that's the dream for this season, until we can get some better quality in. Problem is with these older players is that a lot of them are getting to the point where they're past it now, but they still want the big money, and we just can't afford to pay them the big money at the moment. But here's Tello, new signing, trying to create something. Oh, Seville's on the count now. Jesus Navas for the player we were trying to bring in, and he's just assisted there. Oh, it may be offside. I'll drop some encouragement. We'll wait for this VAR decision. Yeah, goal awarded, so we're 1-0 down after 20 minutes. But we're coming straight back. Muller, who was that on the sideline? Ben Yedder picked up a knock. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. If we're losing some of these superstars, we've got Ben Yedder. We're definitely a player we're looking to build the team round. So I'm not too sure what we're going to do here. I mean, we haven't got another striker in yet, so we're going to have to move Griezmann up into strike. And Vidal's going to have to come on again. Yeah, if that's a bad injury, that's going to be a big problem for us this season. I mean, like we keep talking about, these aren't young players. These are old men, basically, and they do tend to pick up injuries more than the younger ones. So that's definitely going to be something we'll have to contend with. If we can just bring in a bit of depth into this team, I think we've got a chance of pulling this experiment off. But at the moment, when we're losing players like Ben Yedder, who's a nailed-on starter, and we don't have another striker, that's where we're going to have some issues. But nice to try and get the boys livened up. Vidal had a chance there. Scored in the first game, but he has his shot saved. Muller to whip a corner in. Falls back to him again, pulls it back to Griezmann, but Muller's offside. Compos. I mean, I need to have a think really, see if I can think of any players that are going to be over the age of 32 soon that we could bring in. Griezmann's just scored, although I think it's going to be ruled out for offside. I mean, playing Griezmann as a striker is not the worst thing in the world, but we just don't have any depth to replace him on the wing. I mean, Vidal were never brought in as a nailed-on starter. He were free, he were cheap, and we just needed some bodies through the door. But let's make a few substitutions, see if any of these new boys can make a difference. I mean, we have got Athletico who can come on, who's still at a good level. We've got Ben Mee, can replace Cresswell. No one's having a good game really. Let's have a look at Guardado, the new Mexican legend. He can come on for Thomas Muller, we'll give him a rest. We don't need to be injuring him so soon. And I think we'll have to bring on Ndai in midfield. And the last one, oh no. In fact, I'll undo that one because I want to take Tello off really. We'll give Fabinho a chance. We're 1-0 down with 20 minutes left. Going to fire the boys up, see if we can get a point out of this. Griezmann has a shot saved. Good effort, he's swinging the corner now. Cleared, here's the Mexican legend. He gives the ball away. First touch in Athletico shirt, he's given the ball away. He needs a 36-year-old lad. Ben Mee. We're playing some nice football here. We do look like we can be dangerous at times, which is promising. I mean, against some of these lower teams, we might actually have a chance of doing something. Azpilicueta's injured. We've used all the substitutions. Playing the last 5 minutes with a man missing, but I think that's going to be a 1-0 loss. Not ideal, but we didn't look too bad, so you know, maybe things will be all right in the end. Yeah, misses his chances. Azpilicueta's going to be out for 3 to 4 weeks. Ben Yedder's going to be out for up to 7 days, which is fine. And the media are still predicting we're going to be third in the table. I mean, Jan Oblak is the third best player in the league, with Griezmann a bit further down. And we don't have any other players. Thomas Muller's not there. I mean, Jan Oblak's currently sitting in our reserves, depreciating price every second. So that's not ideal. I'm just going to look at the cohesion, which is... It's not as low as it could be. Managerial support's a bit low, but we have got a full new team. Koke is obviously unhappy because we can't play him just yet. But I think we're going to have to come back for the Real Madrid and Barcelona games. I mean, they're going to be the really big test for us. I'll probably play Mallorca off camera. And obviously I'll play Villarreal next. But yeah, I hope you all come back for that. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a like and a follow. Please subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching.